Hey y'all, I just had to have another bone marrow biopsy. Y'all, I have completely forgotten how many bone marrow biopsies I have had. First, we get this there. We get this there. We get this there. Sehr gut. Sehr gut. We get this there. Sehr gut. But I just stopped and got my family some chicken. I just had another bone marrow biopsy done, and after I was done, I actually sat and thought, like, how many of these have I had? I've had so many biopsies that I've forgotten how many. I don't lost count. I know when I was first diagnosed, I had to have one that I was sedated for that one. Sandra D! Look at me, I'm Sandra D. So that's where I've been all morning, is down there. And y'all, I had to have biopsy done when I was first diagnosed. I had to have another biopsy done like 2 or 3 months after that, just so they can keep track of it. Good morning, Tim Tim. I'm saying good morning. It's not even morning no more. That's how long I've been down now. Good afternoon. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. So I had those two in the very beginning. Then I had to have another one after that when my numbers started going berserk. And then when I got put in the hospital, I had like 2 or 3 when I was admitted in the hospital. Then I had another one after I came out because they wanted to know my exact numbers and stuff before I had the transplant done. Then I had to have another one after that so they could see if it got better or not. And today when I went in, I drove myself. Hello, I've been waiting to be able to do that, gaining a little bit of my independence now. So when I had the bone marrow biopsy done today, I was not put to sleep. Yeah, so they gave me this shot. I think it's called the lidocaine shot. Feels like a bee sting or whatever. So they gave me like 2 of those in the area where they did the biopsy, and it's on my left hip. Y'all, it's not painful. Thank you. I got on my apples today because I had bread on today. Thank you. But it was like the sting from the numbing needle. That was a little like, that's the best way I could describe pain, y'all, because it's like I have a high tolerance for pain, but I don't like constant pain. Like if it's something like a needle or something like that, or a piercing, I can handle that. But constant pain is like, so when they did the numbing in the 2 areas, yeah, not comfortable at all. At all. Y'all, they had me to lay on my stomach, and I was thinking to myself, like, why sometimes they sedate me and sometimes they don't. I'm not understanding that. So this time I was not sedated. This is not the first time they've done it without sedation, but for some reason it was just, I was really nervous. I guess because I went into it this time knowing exactly what I was going to feel, what it, everything. And y'all, when she went to get that sample, and she was telling me everything that she was doing while she was doing it, which I like that. I like when they let me know what they're doing, because if they don't, every time they touch me, I'm jumping. Like, even if they just touch me just to mark the spot, I'm like, but if they tell me, like, I'm just marking where I'm going, or this is going to be a quick sting because it's going to be the lidocaine, when they talk to me like that, then I can pretty much control my jumps. I hope I'm saying this in a way y'all can understand. But if they just go in and just start, like touching me or whatever, then I'm constantly like, oh, 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 oh. So she was communicating with me every step of the way, what she was doing, how she was doing it. I actually like this lady. This was not my first time having her. I like her, and I love the lady that do my lumbar punctures. I get her every single time, and I love her because she knows she's dealing with my spine. She talks to me about gardening, pretty much the whole time because she knows they. When I first came in, thank you for the hearts. When I first got admitted into the hospital, they knew that gardening was something that I was really, really into. They knew that I had a love for languages, and I think they kind of felt sorry for me or felt bad for me because I started complaining around week 2 after getting all the chemo. I started saying like, hold up, I can't remember things. I felt so horrible because I that was something I did not want, is to get to a point where I'm so forgetful to the point where if I read something, I forget what I just read or something like that. So since they know that I love gardening, they always asking me about my peach trees and stuff like that. And today, she was asking me about my blueberries. How do I keep the birds out my blueberries? Hi, HJ. Hi. So today when she was talking to me, she was talking to me about having blueberries and how was I able to keep, birds and squirrels out of my blueberries and everything. And I was telling her what I do, and she made me a little bit more comfortable before the actual biopsy was done, because she had some music playing in there. They had some Lionel Richie playing in there. You are the sun, you are the rain. So that kind of calmed my nerves too. You talking to Sandra D? I love Sandra D. She is so fun. She just seemed like the type of person that would be just fun to sit and chit chat with. But so I just wanted to let you guys know what I've been up to. I was really preparing myself for this next bone marrow biopsy. I don't get my results for like another week, I believe. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yes, trolls are everywhere. Trolls are everywhere. But they're welcome. They're giving me some watch hours. So, but I just really want people out there that has to go through getting a bone marrow biopsy to really um, understand that it's going to be continuous. Like, you're not just going to get one bone marrow biopsy and then they're done with it. No, they are going to keep giving you a biopsy. It's going to space out more. Like, I'm not getting them as close as I used to. So it's been 3 months since my last bone marrow biopsy. And then I just had this one today. It was kind of painful, but it was like a quick pain, like by the time you breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, by the time you do that about 5 times, it's pretty much over. They're cleaning the area, and they want you to turn around and lay on your back. But the initial pain is the numbing of that area. When they give you that needle with that lidocaine in it, I believe that's what it's called, don't quote me on it, but when they give you that in the spaces where they're going to be, that's the initial, I call it the bee sting. And then when they get ready to go in there and get that sample, oh yeah, you're gonna feel it right down to your toes. You're gonna feel it. So the thing that helps me to be able to get through it when I haven't been put to sleep, is to breathe through it. Like, concentrate on your breathing. Like in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose. And she was actually telling me, like, don't forget to breathe. And like I said, it was quick, It was kind of painful. I want to say uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable. And now that it's over, now I just want to go home and lay down. So I stopped and got the family some chicken. Stopped and got some KFC, and hopefully this will make everybody happy because I've been instructed to just chill out for the day, drink plenty of fluids, and don't do too much. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I know every time they tell me that, I always end up still like chasing the babies, running around, trying to fix food, and just a lot of stuff. And I'm gonna actually stick with it this time. They telling me to chill out, so I'm gonna chill out. Um, Tam, your comments was off when your daughter had your okay, when your daughter had your phone, but she is so funny. She is so funny. But y'all, I'm gonna get ready to head out. Thanks so much for watching me. Until next time, gracias por ver. Thanks for watching. Adios. Bye. I might come in a little later. Bye.